I should move by empty days. Oh, because of you, I don't want to gain. I swear, baby, so much of who I am today is all because of you. I don't want to gain. Can't do it.
Yo, yo, yo. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and God bless you all. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive and I'm your host, YNOT. Greatest crypto rapper of all time. And it's a pleasure to see you all. It's truly a pleasure. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Hello. Yes, I'm back. Back and badder than ever. Took the longest break I've taken in a while. Took a long break just to celebrate Christmas, to be with family, to return to first principles. Now I'm reset, I'm recharged, and I'm ready to tackle the market. I hope you feel the same way. It's a pleasure to see you all. Carr says, I've been following you for a while now, and I want to make money trading. What is a good amount to start with? I recommend you start small. Invest less until you win more. I wouldn't start with any more than $100 in the portfolio, and I would start trading little by little. I'm talking no more than $5 a trade. Less is more when you're first getting started. Cool Boy Zach says, can I get one soul? Yeah, bro, of course. It's Christmas after all. If you want one soul, I recommend 3 letters. J-O-B. You get a job and you'll get free Solana every week. It's like a hack, a life hack. You get a job and you're going to get free Solana direct deposit to your bank account every week. All you have to do is convert it from USD. Lock in, little bro. It's good to see you, Malone. It's a pleasure to have you, bro. It's a pleasure. Goku says Solana $1,000. Well, let's take a look around the market because things are actually looking quite good. Total crypto market cap is at 3 trillion with 80 billion on top. 86 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Bitcoin at 89,107, Ethereum at 2,976, BNB 843, XRP $1.87, and Solana 123.36. It's good to see you all, everybody. I miss this. This is my stride. And I'm going to tell you guys, going into the new year, we're going to be doing this a lot. We're going to be doing this a lot. Wonderful. American Crime Vault says, where can I get the Solana Mobile? If you look up Solana Mobile, you'll find it. Snoopy says, you got a fish tank by any chance? Yes, that's what you hear in the background. If I were to move this, you would see my fish tank. I got a big, fancy saltwater fish tank. Got Finding Nemo in there. Some coral. The works. Welcome. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Cars Over Therapy says, okay, I should invest in a computer to trade or I could stick to phone. Look, as long as you got an internet connection and you could trade one coin for another, you can get rich. You can get financially free. One Silly Life says, you have a whole zoo over there. You should have seen when I had my hedgehog and my chameleon. We got quite a zoo around here. I love animals. I love nature. I love life. the matrix of life, and all of the many iterations that it manifests is fascinating to me. I got a chameleon, I had one, but unfortunately he grew too old, and you know what happens when you grow too old. Now he's living in my garden, buried underneath a flower. Carr says, what's the point of having multiple portfolios? Well, today one of the largest wallet compromises in crypto history happened. Users of Trust Wallet were liquidated for hundreds of thousands of dollars, cumulative losses in the millions. It would have been nice if your money was split up in 2 different places and you only lost half of it, right? You know, they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Why is that? Well, what happens if the basket's bottom falls out? Your eggs will be gone. Now, I use quite a few different portfolios, and I use quite a different slew of wallets. I mean, I have over 80 wallets on my one Phantom app. It's just the way it should be. It's just the way it should be. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Who got 6-7 mil? Merry Christmas, right? Merry Christmas. Sorry if I ask a lot of questions. I'm just trying to learn. No, I actually appreciate that. I prefer when you guys ask questions, especially those questions that you guys think are dumb or that are too easy knowledge or like 101, whatever, all that bullshit. Those are the questions I like to answer. That's the point of this program. I want you guys to learn something. And a lot of you guys have no experience in crypto. Crypto is an exceedingly difficult industry to navigate. It's like learning a foreign language. The more questions you ask, the better you're going to do. So I encourage the questions. What's my real name? YNOT. Why not? The greatest crypto rapper of all time. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Speaking of fish, look at this. Nice thing I got for Christmas. Any of you guys know what this is? This is actually probably the second or third in my collection of this style. It's a Japanese fly fishing rod. See? Yeah. It's a Japanese fly fishing rod. That's insanely light. The action's incredible. I've got quite a few of these now, but these are fun, man. It was a good Christmas gift I got my sister gave to me. So yeah. God is good. God is good. I'm out on the water all the time, so. Good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. This coin right here is called Bojack, just freshly bonded at 50,000 market cap. Now it's fallen down quite a bit, but who knows? Let me ask you guys actually, because I've taken some time off the market recently. So I'm curious, your guys' thoughts. How have you been doing lately? Put a W in the chat if you've been winning lately. Put an L in the chat if you've been losing lately. Let's see it, chat. W in the chat if you've been winning lately. Put an L in the chat if you've been losing lately. I want to get an assessment, a read for the market. J with the W, Goku with the W, Snoopy with the W, Malone with the L. Sorry, Malone. Flakin with the L. Sorry, Flakin. Carr says, here's a dumb one. When a coin that first launches, how do you tell whether to go in or not, or is it a gamble? Well, it's not a gamble. It's a skill. You have to have a sense for these things. You see, when a cryptocurrency releases, for example, this one called One Piece, which is 10 minutes old and now at 30,000 market cap, what are you looking for, and how can you tell if the coin's going to be successful? Well, there's 3 things that I like to look for when you see a brand new, fresh pair. First and most importantly is volume. Volume is a quantitative metric that indicates demand. People, whether or not they actually want the coin. And this coin right here launched with a considerable amount of volume, actually quite abnormally high. In this case, because it was bundled and bought up by a lot of KOLs who are front running trying to dump on you, but it still moved, right? Now, that's the first sign that a coin is worth looking at. It's not a sign that a coin is worth buying. To figure out whether it's worth buying, you got to start looking at some other characteristics. For example, the narrative. What is the coin about? That's really important, because if the coin's about something that you like, that's funny, that you agree with, then you're more likely to hold it. And winners in this game are the people that hold. Now, the other reason why it's important to look at narrative is because you want to buy something that other people are going to buy, right? You need to take a look at the landscape of the market and understand where the appetite is, where people are looking for opportunity. So you find a coin and you look at its narrative and you assess whether or not you think other people will like it. This coin's called One Piece. Now, me personally, I haven't watched a lot of One Piece, although I do think it's kind of cool. But I know a lot of people that are really into One Piece. And especially in the past 5 years, it's really gained a lot of traction. So right away, on narrative alone, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's kind of dumb. It's just the name of a show, but hey, it's moving. Good volume, decent narrative. I could see people liking this. Third thing you got to look at, now this is just as important as the first two, is distribution. Who's holding the coin and how much of it do they have? For that, you're going to go down here. You're looking at the holders count. You're looking at the bubble maps. You're looking at who's got what. You're looking at the top traders. You're looking at all of these different things to get an idea of who's holding what, how much, and where they're at. In this case, the top trader on this chart is Cupsy. It's a bad sign. It's probably Cupsy and his friends that launched this coin. Now, the thing's moving pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Distribution's aight, but it's bundled 18%, and there's 21% in the top 10 holder percent. So those are kind of lopsided numbers. Now, that being said, this thing has been ranging up generously. It looks on track to bond. It will ultimately probably lead to the death of the coin, but it'll at least go up a little bit before then. So those are the three things I'm looking at. And again, that's just, broad strokes, not exactly diving in deep on the actual meat of a coin. And there's so many other characteristics that are worth investigating when it comes to deciphering whether or not you should invest in something. But that part you're going to have to find out on your own. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. My strategy could fail for you, or it could work tremendously well. Ultimately, you have your own trading psychology, your own personal approach to the market, your own experience, your own talents, and that is what you're leveraging to become financially free. Not what some silly guy in a funny getup says on TikTok Live. But it's a pleasure to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. We're locked in. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. You say, how do you look at the distribution and know it's going to be a rug? Well, this one, for example, you see they got quite a big bundle here. Now, it's not the biggest bundle ever, but if it was, that might be a sign that it's a rug. Down here, you got this thing holding 5% in a single wallet. Again, you're looking at some pretty big dogs here. 5% of a wallet, if they sell in one go, that could tank the chart quite a bit. Every single sell has kind of an exponential impact on the chart. 5% isn't going to drop the chart by 5%. It's going to drop it closer to 50%. So you got to be careful with these things. It's all related to liquidity. It's complex math. Acapella says, can I get 0.4 sold to start? I lost a lot. Why did you lie to me, Acapella? You said you needed the soul to start, but then you told me you lost a lot. If you already lost a lot, then you're not starting. You're already on your journey. Why would you lie to me, bro? Now, I'm not going to give you any free money. You're in the middle of your journey right now. This is the most important part for you. This is the part where you realize that nobody's coming to save you, that you need to be responsible, that you need to take ownership of your financial decisions and figure out how to navigate this market on your own. If I just gave you money, you would lose it just as soon as I gave it to you. No, you need to sit with that loss. You need to pay attention to why it happened, why you brought it on yourself. And next time, don't lose. No, there's no secret vending machine where you can walk up to and press a button and get free Solana. No, fuck that, bro. You think I had that? I had to lock the fuck in, man. You got this, bro. But you gotta lock the fuck in. Nobody's gonna come and give you free money when you lose all your money. Little bro, don't lose all your money. Next time, don't risk your whole portfolio. It's fool's errand. It's baby's first mistake. Crypto 101. Don't risk your whole portfolio. Earlier on this stream, I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, that's an extension of that, right? You got to be smart. No Face says, based on what you said, I'm quite far into my journey. Love it when you said someone is straight up. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, straight up is all I can be, bro. A lot of people will lie to you on here, and they lie to you because they're trying to make a quick buck on you. I don't need a quick buck. I got plenty of slow bucks. And I'm a big buck. And I got nuts. So I'm going to keep it real with you. Take a look at this. One Piece is going up quite a bit. Brand new all-time high, 62,000. We've been following this since launch on stream. It was an example that I gave to you guys on a coin that might be worth looking at. So far, so good. It's up about 2 times, 3 times from when we first pulled it up. LG said, ooh, God Candle. Ooh. LG says, down bad. Left my Axiom open for a week and drained my $85 and removed all my wallet trackers. What do you mean by that? Where did you leave it? You left it at the library or something? Who did your cousin came into the room and drained your portfolio? What the fuck are you talking about? You left your Axiom open, bro. You serious? That's crazy, honestly. That's crazy. Trail Guy says, do people actually profit off this shit? Trail Guy, let me tell you about someone that pulled up to my stream 2 weeks ago. I've been saying this story a lot. For those of you guys who've been around, bear with me. The kid's name is Stewie, and I say kid because he's a kid. He's 17 years old, and he lives in Kenya, Africa. Beautiful country. Not the richest country, though. And this kid, Stewie, he's in a big family. He's got a mom, a dad, and all these siblings. And his dad has a surgery coming up, a really expensive surgery that they could not afford. I'm talking months of salary to go towards this surgery. And this kid, Stewie, happened upon my stream just 2 weeks ago, and he started trading seriously for the first time, taking the advice that he heard on my stream. Now, keep in mind, this is not financial advice, but it is life advice. He took my advice, and he turned his portfolio was 0.7 Solana. He turned 0.7 Solana into over 145 Solana in less than a week. Took him less than a week to make 145 Solana. How much is that? 145 Solana to USD. You're looking at approximately $20,000. So he started with less than $100 and he made over $20,000 in a week. He paid for his dad's surgery. He put a down payment on a house for his mother. He has changed his life forever, irrevocably. At the age of 17, he's the provider for his family now. At the age of 17. And he didn't do it by jumping in the diamond mines. He didn't do it by working at the factory. He did it by slinging meme coins from behind his phone screen in Kenya. If a 17-year-old in Kenya can make $20,000 in 1 week from slinging meme coins from behind his phone, why can't you? Why not you? And that's why I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, but more importantly, I'm a challenge. A challenge for you guys to figure out why you haven't made it yet. Why not you? Malone says, what do you advise him, bro? I want that too. I've said, a lot of the stuff that I said to him, I've said it a bunch of times. Brev says, genuinely, what is he buying in this market to do that? A lot of meme coins. A lot of meme coins that actually he's seen on my stream. He pretty much apes shit that he sees on my stream. But a recent example that he did on his own, he told me that he saw a coin related to this anime girl. A piece of advice that I always give on my stream is ape every coin related to an anime girl. And it's a joke. It's not a real piece of advice. But he took it as a real piece of advice, and he bought the anime girl coin. He bought it at 12,000 market cap. He threw a soul in. The thing went to 700,000 market cap. He made like 40 soul. Jay says, I made 500 on the anime girl coin. Nice, Jay. Nice. You did it too. See? Anybody can do it. Carr says, I really do appreciate the advice. I feel like a lot of people I ask ignore my question. Nah, I try to get to every question in my chat. You guys are just as valuable as anyone else, right? Like, I was in your shoes at a time too. That's the perspective I come from. I used to be stuck in a 9 to 5. I used to be stuck in a rat race. My life was miserable. That's why I looked for a way out. And crypto was my way out. And thankfully it worked. Tiwo says, can I start my journey with $10? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can definitely start it with $10. In fact, I recommend starting with less. Because most people lose everything that they start with anyways. So it makes a lot more sense to start with $10 than 10,000, right? I'll get to meme coins in a little bit. Like I'll start looking at your coins in a little bit, but not yet. Right now I'm answering questions and looking at the market. Appreciate you hosting your Discord, brother. Trenching in there is actually pretty peaceful. Respect. I really appreciate that too. Yeah, nah, it's the best community in crypto. We built it from the ground up. It's been years in the making now. Almost 10,000 people in there, and it grows every single day. People that are passionate about learning, about mastering the markets, and about achieving financial freedom. You can't shortcut that. You can't pay for it. It's been a slow grind, and it's paying off. It's easily, beyond a doubt, best community in crypto. See, 91,000 right here on Clutch Protocol. It's a relatively new coin, a little over an hour old. All-time high at 150K. It's had a pretty good run up. I would assume that this is probably a derivative of Snowball. So somebody asked, what does entropy mean? My hat says just entropy, LOL. Well, this is actually a crypto project. It's a Solana meme coin that you can mine with a hardware miner. So, unlike a lot of meme coins, well, pretty much this is the only one, right? Historically, there exist meme coins that you can mine. In fact, there's one that's very popular. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called Dogecoin. Dogecoin was a coin that you used to be able to earn through mining. It's a meme coin that's now quite popular. In fact, to this day, you can get a Dogecoin BitAxe and mine it. So think of Dogecoin. They call us the Doge of Deepin over at Entropy. And we're a project dedicated to culture. You see the hat that I'm wearing? You see the flag behind me? You see the hoodie I'm wearing? All of this is Entropy. It's Entropy. And I'm a co-founder of this project. So I'm very proud of it. We put a lot of work into it. And what we've accomplished is really incredible. What we've done, our tag phrase is culture made mineable. We create mining rigs that you can use to mine a Solana meme coin, and then on top of that, we build culture. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's all the stuff I'm wearing. It's this thing right here, an incredibly high quality resin figure of our whale NFT, rocking the Entropy hoodie, standing 9 inches tall, weighing about 16 pounds. This is like cream of the crop. Like this is better than a bear brick, better than a Labubu. You see that thing? He's got the gold tooth on him, the eye, the details, all of this. It's hefty. And this is a Solana meme coin that we brought into real life. It's pretty incredible. Duding says, what's good, bro? Love the Discord. Thanks. I appreciate that. Keep hanging out. How do you read a bubble map? So it's easy. It's like a video game, right? It's like augur.io or whatever. If you see a big bubble, that's scary. That's bad. If you see a small bubble, that's not scary. That's fine. Right here, this coin is bundled 54%. Do you see how big this bubble is down here? I don't know if you could see that right now. But this bubble is terrible. It's really quite large. I mean, it's literally 50% in one bundle. I would never buy a coin with somebody holding 50%. Are you kidding me? 50% is such a large amount. And if they sold, the coin would effectively go to zero. You have to understand that the relationship between the coins you're holding and the value that you get out of them is not based on the market cap. Although the market cap going up does make the value of your coins go up. It's actually closely related to the liquidity. Liquidity ultimately is the pot in the middle that you draw out of when you sell your tokens or buy them. And so in this case, you've got a 50% bundle on the chart. Liquidity is probably low. I would venture to guess maybe like 20,000 on the upper end. And right now, the coin's got a market cap of 118,000. Well, these coins that they have in this 50% bundle are valuated at 50K. If it's valuated at 50K, but the liquidity is only 30K, if they sold the whole stack, it would be done. It would be straight to zero, right? Now, it's a little more complex math than that. You've got this price impact and all this stuff you have to measure. But you have to be afraid of large bundles because large bundles can instantly kill charts. So when you read a bubble map, what does it show you? It shows you clusters of wallets, and it shows you dormant wallets or singular wallets that aren't clustered but have large amounts. So when you're looking at that, where do you see the 50% bundle? Well, I don't know what trading terminal you're using, but this is Axiom. And on Axiom, you see it's super easy. It's displayed right here on the right. It's this red number that you see right there. Bundle, top 10 holder percent, dev holding percent. Pretty much every trading terminal has this information. So on the right side, it's under bundlers, insiders, top 10 holders percent, dev holding percent, sniper holding percent, and LP burn. Those are all 6 quick metrics that you can look at to assess whether or not something's a rug pull. Would I recommend using a bot? No. No. That's fake news, bro. That shit just literally doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a free bot that trades and makes you money. It's all a lie. It's all designed to sell you a shortcut, right? Crypto is not easy. It's not a way to get fast money. Now, you can get money really fast in this industry, but you have to know what you're doing. There's no shortcut. There's no copy paste. There's no, hey, follow my strategy. There's no, here's the checklist. That's all a lie. That's all people selling you something. Don't listen to them. The truth is, you got to be slow. You got to grind. You got to work hard. You got to practice. It takes consistency. It takes continuity. There is no shortcut. Anyone promising you a bot that trades for you, a sniper machine that allows you to get in coins early, alpha group that you got to pay for to get good signals, a course that you got to buy to learn how to be a good trader, all of this is fake. All of this is designed to take your money. The only way to do it is to do it yourself. The only way to do it is to do it right. Otherwise, you're going to get burned at every step of the way. Grayson Swanson says, I seen you before. Remember me? No, I don't remember you. Don't take it personally. Over 500,000 unique people have come to my stream. 500,000 unique people have come to my stream. You think I remember 500,000 people, bro? I'm not a ChatGPT. I'm a human being. Well, I'm making 100K a week. Congratulations, bro. That's awesome. You doing that on meme coins or you drop shipping or some shit? You told me to delete all my games. Oh, I do remember you. I do remember that. That's funny. That's pretty funny. You see that? He was playing a bunch of video games. I told him to delete all his video games. Now he makes 100,000 a week. Again, my stream is not about financial advice. My stream is about life advice. My stream is trying to get you to get it together. He says, I worked super hard. Well, that's wonderful, dude. I'm really proud of you. You did that, and most importantly, you did it by yourself, right? I mean, you did it. You took the initiative. You put aside the shit that you didn't need, and you built something that's actually worth something. So congratulations. It took you super long to start up. It usually does, bro. Anything worth doing in life takes a long time. Anything worth doing in life is a struggle. It's a challenge. That's what makes it so fun. It's like a puzzle to be solved. A lot of you guys that are depressed, that are playing video games, that are gooning, that are hitting the Benjamin, you guys just don't have purpose. You don't have mission. You haven't found that thing, that spark of life that keeps you going. Find that thing. Find that spark of life, and the rest will follow. Respect to Grayson Swanson, honestly. JP says, I've lost around 1,500. Should I just give up, or do you think I still have a chance? I definitely think you still have a chance, bro. There are a ton of lessons in the 1,500 that you lost. A ton. You just have to tease them out. Think critically. Never stop clicking, bro. Never stop thinking. Change. Change. Change is the only constant in the world. And if you can change, then you can adapt. You can respond to this dynamic market. And ultimately, you can seize opportunity and make it. You can make it. I got a weird question. Is it better to trade meme coins or create them? It's not a weird question. You know, a lot of people do both. it's very hard to make a successful coin. If you can make a successful coin, that's a good thing. You're probably going to make more money than if you're just trading. But it's exceedingly difficult. You have to understand it's one of the most competitive startup environments on the planet. Making coins, there's literally thousands of coins every day, hundreds of thousands if we're being real. And there's no reason why someone should buy your coin. Especially not when other guys are forming cabals and launching 8 coins a day with large volume bots and bundling supply that they can hold to control and ride that price up and all of these other mechanics that the market has come to expect. You can't provide that. How do you check holder distribution? It's in the bubble map. In the bubble map, or you just click the holders tab and then you scroll through the holders tab. There's a website called memecheck.io. Oh, I guess that it says not a secure connection. Never mind. Oh no, it's memecheck.co. My bad. Memecheck.co. There we go. Yeah, memecheck.co. This website, you can copy a wallet or a coin address and paste it into the website, and then you can scan it like you would scan it on RugCheck or etc. etc. You could use RugCheck. I don't know actually if RugCheck shows the indicator that I'm about to show you, but what they show you here on MemeCheck is actually a pie chart of distribution, which is pretty unusual. There's not many platforms that do that. So you can look at bubble maps, you can crawl through the holders count and look at it on-chain data and SoulScan or something like that. Or you can plug it into MemeCheck, and MemeCheck will spit out, if you click the scan button, it'll spit out a pie chart that shows you who has what. It'll show you a ranked order of distribution and who's holding what and what wallets they've split it up in, and a couple of other indicators that might help you understand distribution. Now again, so yeah, here's the pie chart. You can see the top, number one holder holds 81%. So right away you know this is a rug pull. Right away you know this is gonna fuck you over. All the other holders are split up in these little things, and these are, you know, other top 10, number 3 holder, number 4 holder. Here's the top 20 holders bubble map that you see, and then the top holders that you see in the bottom left is all indicators that you can use. And in this case, in the distribution analysis, it describes it as critical. It says this is not good distribution. The top 10 control 97.6 supply, 6% rather. What's the website name? Memecheck.co. Memecheck.co. It was actually built by somebody who's watches my stream frequently. He actually came to my stream one day and was like, look at this. And I was like, yeah, looks good. Cars Over Therapy says, how long should a person take to figure out if a coin is worth going in on? You know, different strokes for different folks, but in my opinion, the goal is to dial it in so that you can give an honest read and a deep dive into every coin that comes out in the hour. Now, right now, because it's Christmas, market is super slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 coins in the past hour. 5 coins in the past hour. So think about that for a second. You take 60 minutes and you divide it by 5. How many minutes is that? It's 12, isn't it? You get 12 minutes to assess every single coin. That's a generous amount of time, honestly. It's really generous. 15 to 70. The goal is to dial it in so that it only takes you 2 to 3 minutes. Grayson says I should probably go to bed. Go to bed, bro. I stream every single day. It's good that you found your way back to me, bro. You should jump into the Discord if you're not in there already. I'll see you around, Grayson. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. It really warms my heart. Like, the reason why I keep going, the reason why I do what I do is for these moments. You say, thank you for turning my life around, Grayson. I didn't do any of that. I'm just a guy on the internet who gave you a good piece of advice. You turned your life around, bro. And I'm proud of you for that. I'm really proud of you for that. That's why I do what I do. It's not about me. It's not about my gratitude, although I am very grateful. It's about you guys, honestly. Like, I was given a good opportunity. I changed my life, and with great power comes great responsibility. Now I'm trying to give it back to you guys. Cheers. Sweet dreams, Grayson. He makes $100,000 a month now. He literally was broke when he watched my stream for the first time. He was broke. He was playing video games all the time. I gave him a long-winded piece of advice telling him to lock the fuck in. Now he makes $100,000 a month. It's insane. It's insane, honestly. Just goes to show you guys can go from zero to everything in such a short amount of time. You would be surprised how quickly your life turns around the second you take the reins of it. The second you stop giving up, the second you stop being a victim, the second you start understanding that life is the most precious gift that you've been given by God on this planet, that every single day is opportunity, that every single day should be filled with purpose, then the light switch flicks on and suddenly your life just gets better. It's all about mindset. It truly is. And people say that all the time, and it's meaningless nonsense when they say it, but the truth is, it is. All you have to do is change your mind, and everything else will follow. Mad respect to the crypto community. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Crypto is magic, bro. It's magic. Is Vibe a good coin? We're looking around. We're looking around. Hey, shout out to Cupsy. He just pulled up in my chat. Hey, Cupsy, stop fucking rugging all the charts, bro. Chill out. Arrow says, what platform are you using, bro? New here. We're using Axiom. AXIOM. .trade. In my opinion, it's the best trading terminal for Solana, period. If you're trading Solana meme coins, this is the one. Masked, I see you incredibly enthusiastic about Risen Time, but I just can't be bothered, honestly, bro. You know I don't like holiday narratives. And in my opinion, I think it's so silly to do Risen Time with over 2 months of runway, bro. At this point, it's like literally 2.5 months until Valentine's Day. It's like, you really want me to buy a Valentine's Day coin 2.5 months until Valentine's Day? Pretend it's a piece of chocolate. Pretend it's a rose, a flower you got for your beloved. If you bought a piece of chocolate, if you bought a flower for your beloved today, and you waited 2.5 months to give it to them, would they want it? The chocolate's gonna be moldy. The flower's gonna be wilted, bro. What the fuck are you doing, bro? It's a good front run? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Flankin says, you motivated me to take crypto seriously. Respect. Respect. That's what it's all about. I just want you guys to take this seriously, because I genuinely believe, and I've seen it confirmed time and time again, anecdotally at least. Respect, Mask. I mean, I have no doubt that the chart's going to go up. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that the chart's going to go up, but that doesn't mean that it's a good coin. Grayson says, I'm in the Discord. Good night. Good night, Grayson. Thanks for joining. Sweet dreams. About to call it a night. What do you think? Will 10x by the morning? Alright, just go to sleep, little bro. Just go to sleep, little bro. That's crazy. Thoughts on Bitcoin Hyper presale? I've never heard of that shit. The only Bitcoin thing on the horizon that I'm bullish on is called Spark. And funny enough, I wish I had streamed yesterday or the day before, because I would have given you guys this alpha. But today, there was actually a free mint for the first 10,000 PFP project on Spark. It was a Bitcoin layer 2. And I think it actually might have been a good opportunity. Like, if you guys could have picked one up, I think they might actually be worth something down the road. So, sorry. But, I'll give you the alpha next time. It was free. Literally all you had to do was like make the wallet and you could get it. But this guy says, if you are new or confused, DM me now for more guidance. Nobody DM that guy. Nobody DM that guy at all. He has an AI generated profile picture of an avatar from Avatar with Post Malone's face on it. He has 8 followers. Would you guys take advice from somebody that has 8 followers? A rat crawling in the sewer in New York City has more than 8 followers. You're a general creator of all crypto? You're actually a general bullshit, bro. You're a general piece of shit, bro. I swear to God Almighty, you are generally a fucking dumbass, bro. Get the fuck out of my chat right now, you stupid son of a bitch. I just banned that guy. Nobody DM him. He's just trying to take your money. Abdullahi says, what do you think about if Pump Fund OPID wouldn't be more better? You mean like if people that made coins had to like KYC? It wouldn't be better. That wouldn't be better for anyone. As I understand the sentiment, I understand you guys want to like mitigate rugs on Pump Fund or whatever, but that's not the way to do it. Carr says, may I ask, what was the best coin you went in on? I've been in on a lot of really, really good coins. There's been plenty of good coins that I've been in on from under 5 million market cap that ended up going to over 1 billion market cap. There's a lot, honestly. I've been lucky in that sense. Bonk might buy Pump Fund, I think. Well, that would be really crazy considering Pump Fund literally is more valuable than Bonk. Like, Pump Fund has double the market cap of Bonk, almost 10 times the yearly revenue. Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's like saying I'm gonna buy out Amazon. I'm gonna buy out Netflix. How are you gonna buy something if you can't afford it? Pump Fund is literally triple the size of Bonk. I'm confused, bro. I'm genuinely confused on your math. Am I holding Kinton? No. What the fuck? I saw this shit at 50k. This shit's at 20k. Why would I be holding this shit? Gam says, zero soul in the balance. You just LARP trading for fun or what? I'm not trading, bro. This isn't a trading stream. I'm just here to answer people's questions, give them exposure to early coins in the market, give honest assessments of those coins. I don't buy anything. I don't sell anything. The stream is not about my money. It's about your guys' money. 56k and climbing on this chart. Generous recovery from that dip down to 22k. We've been following this since it was at around 15k earlier on the stream. So far, so good on this. A lot of the bundles are out now, so finally we can send it, right? Look at that God candle pushing up, almost a new all-time high. It's an interesting pattern. Pay attention to these patterns, guys, because you might see this replicated on another chart. No, like, could you share your thoughts on the potential implications of the OPI of Pump Fund? I have no clue what OPI is, bro. What the fuck is OPI? Am I stupid or are you stupid? What is OPI? What's your opinion on bagel? I like bagels. They're pretty good. I eat bagels pretty much every day. Would I buy a coin called bagel? Hell nah, bro. Do you see this chart? This shit looks like ass. Kote Sisa says, you lost a lot in the week, brothers. Did you guys lose a lot this week? Put a W in the chat if you've been winning lately. Put an L in the chat if you've been losing. W in the chat if you've been winning lately. L in the chat if you've been losing. No Face says, Trump family backs Bonk. Bro, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is just not true, bro. The fuck? Like, where are you even coming from right now? Pretty sure they like being #1 when they enter space. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. It literally doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Is this your first cycle or something? Bonk has been around for a long time, and its origins had nothing to do with the Trump family. It's just totally different things. Abdullahi says, launching Pump Fund as a stock in the USA. Sorry, I meant IPO. True. Yeah. No, it's not going to happen. Pump Fund doesn't need to IPO because they already ICO'd, initial coin offering. ICO is when you tokenize your platform, and in their case, they created the Pump token, which they buy back with a portion of their revenue. And they've done millions of dollars in buybacks. That's kind of the mechanism of the ICO. So they're not going to IPO because they've already ICO'd. Just doesn't make any sense. It already happened, pretty much. Thoughts on the loan? That guy was out there in Abu Dhabi. When I was out in Abu Dhabi at Breakpoint, he's keeping a very low profile right now because he's under so much scrutiny. I mean, what happens when you're a teenager and you become a billionaire? I'll admit, the kid is like, he's clever, but he's not necessarily ready to steer a multi-billion-dollar ship, right? And so I think, hopefully, he's been in the hyperbolic time chamber, kind of like Dragon Ball Z, training super hard. That's where I assume he's at. I really hope that he's, like, learning, because the current trajectory has not exactly been it. Check Hansi? No, I'm not gonna check that shit, bro. I honestly don't give a fuck about that. Also, it sounds dumb as fuck. I'm ignoring you? Well, your question is dumb, bro. Also, you have 1 follower and 2 followings. Why the fuck would I ever listen to you on what coin to look at, bro? You made your account 3 seconds ago. Duding says 14x for my top today, thanks to the Discord, and 10x on Telegram. Nice. Well done. 14x coming out of the Discord today, chat. I was checking the leaderboard and it was actually looking pretty good today. Let me show you guys the weekly numbers, because in the past week they've low-key been cooking. Let's go on the 7-day leaderboard here. So in just the past 7 days alone, this is a free group, by the way, totally free. Every part of it is free. In the past 7 days, we had an 85x 1 day ago, yesterday actually. A 42x yesterday, a 35x 4 days ago, 33x yesterday, 30x today, 27x 3 days ago, 26x 4 days ago, 22x yesterday, a 20x 4 days ago, and a 20x today. I mean, this is a free group, but that leaderboard looks like a fucking paid alpha call with Cupsy and Orangey jerking each other off. No, this is a free group. You jump in there and there's some pretty good opportunity. If I'm being real with you. Yeah. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. It's good to see you guys. Another day, another dollar. Pleasure to have you on the stream, truly. I'm feeling good. I took a break from streaming for a little bit, but I'm feeling the love, guys. Thanks for pulling up. Thanks for tapping the screen and giving me the likes. Thanks for dropping your comments in the chat. Thanks for the follows. Every little bit goes a long way, and I really appreciate that, truly. At the end of the day, my mission is to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. It's a slow game. It's a game that's based on onboarding people and teaching you guys the ropes so you can have long-term sustainable success. The mission here is to grow the pie of crypto more broadly, and to make you guys well-rounded crypto citizens. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not giving you signals. I'm not doing any of that shit. Your job is to screw your brain in, turn it on, and lock the fuck in. Navigate this opportunity, because crypto is the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. And you should take this seriously. Just as seriously as you took your job, just as seriously as you took your school. In fact, you should take this more seriously. Your job's not going to make you financially free. Your school's not going to make you financially free. Those are all mechanisms of the rat race. You want to escape the rat race, you got to look for something different. Crypto is something different. Welcome to the party. Should be very exciting for you if you just got here. It's a pleasure to have you. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Just whatever you do, don't buy this shit. This shit is fucking rugged. Like I say, it's not going to be easy, right? It's actually really difficult. Crypto is a skill like any other skill. It takes a tremendous amount of practice and consistency. And it's not going to be easy. When you first get it, it's actually going to be quite hard. When you first start learning, you're not going to make it. Sile says, stop yapping, bro. Alright, and on that note, you're banned. Did you get that speech from ChatGPT? Where on God's green earth do you see ChatGPT on my fucking screen, bro? Have you seen my mouse here the whole time fucking moving on this chart? Where on God's green earth is there ChatGPT? Hey, do you realize that real human beings have brains that can think of things, right? That I could articulate things to you in words that are my own? Are we that cooked? Chat, are we that cooked that this motherfucker hears a sentence that's coherent and he thinks that it's ChatGPT? Bro, are you dumb? Holy shit. I thought it would take at least 5-10 years before culture reached that point, but I guess we're there. God damn. Things are really accelerating faster than we think. You realize you haven't said one thing with your word salad. They're being mean to me in the chat again. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Who gives a fuck about you, bro? Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you all. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. That One Piece coin now up to 60K. Pushed a new all-time high. Not too bad. Actually, it's not quite at a new all-time high yet. 70K and climbing up a little bit. How much Solana 5 entropy will mine in a week? Hey, that's a real good question. That's a real good question. Right now, yields on the entropy device, I think, are hovering around 30 cents. So 30 cents times 5, you're getting $1.50. $1.50 times 7, you're getting, what, 20... Am I stupid? Like $20 almost? So $20 in 1 week. What's $20 in Solana? Right now, $20 in Solana is like 0.15 or 0.16. So you're getting like 0.15 a week. So, you know, it takes you maybe a month to get a Solana, month and a half to get a Solana. So you're getting maybe 11 Sol a year, 10 Sol a year. It's pretty good. My math is probably not totally accurate, but keep in mind that's at like the lowest price that it's ever been, right? Like these are the lowest yields that it's ever had. Historically, it's seen as much as $20 a day. I mean, if you're getting 20 bucks a day, you're getting a Solana a week. If you have 5 of the things, you're getting 5 Sol a week. So best case scenario, you're cooking pretty well. Mr. G says, how can I spot a potential token that will do 10x? What kind of filter or strategy do you use to spot tokens? So if you want to see my filters, I have a video pinned on my TikTok. You can just click into my profile and you'll see a video on filters. Now, as for my strategy, I'm a high risk, high reward, kind of a degen trader. I'm looking for coins that are very new. I'm looking for entries within a coin's first hour. I'm looking for entries below 30,000 market cap. I'm looking for coins that I identify as high potential. What do I mean by that? There's 3 characteristics I look for. First is volume. You can see this coin has 20K volume. That coin had 30K volume. This coin has 45K. This coin has 100K. This coin has 30K. This coin has 72K. So you look around there and you can see what coins are moving in what ways. Now this coin just came out. It has 8,000 volume. And it's bundled up. We can see that right away. So volume is something that we're looking at. Distribution is something that we're looking at. Distribution is really important. And distribution is where this coin fails. This coin fails because it's got a 56% bundle that was accumulated in the first second. So obviously this thing's going to be a rug pull eventually. It might go up before then, but it will rug eventually. Third thing I look for is the narrative. Is the narrative good? In this case, the coin is called Alone Whale. It's a combination of Alone and the white whale. Is that particularly clever? Is it particularly novel? Particularly innovative? No, not at all. Yeah, so that's the way it goes. King says, wait, what's up with entropy? You can mine Sol? Nah, you don't mine Sol, you mine entropy. Entropy is a Solana meme coin. You see the shovel on my wrist? That's for mining. Miners eat first. Look at my hoodie. Miners eat first. Miners eat first. And so you mine the entropy token. It's the only Solana meme coin that you can mine. It's the only Solana meme coin that has a hardware physical. You see this? This is the mining device. It looks like a monolith from Space Odyssey. And you plug this into your shit. Let me show you an example. Plug this into your shit and it lights up. And when it lights up, it's on. I mean, it's actually dark most of the time. It lights up when you mine tokens. So you plug this into your wall, you connect it to Wi-Fi, you have to activate it. There's a right to claim. It's an Entropy Acolyte NFT. You connect it to your Ashlar, is the name of the device. You plug your Ashlar into the wall, you activate it with an Acolyte, and then it's giving you passive yield in entropy tokens. And what is entropy? It's a meme coin on Solana that you can mine. They call us the Doge of DPIN. DPIN is decentralized physical infrastructure networks, meaning that there's actual physical hardware that give you yield. And they call us the Doge of DPIN because we're a meme coin. And Doge was also a meme coin that you mined. That was the whole point of the coin when it first came out. And Doge, as you guys have seen, has been quite successful. Why is it successful? Because people like the meme, they like the culture, blah, blah, blah. And culture is our specialty. Culture is what we do. And this, my hat, my hoodie, the flag behind me, all the way to this whale right here. This guy right here. This is all culture made by Entropy. One of the coolest, period, bar none, Solana meme coins in the market. D1 says, are you able to rig mine like GPU or CPU mine it? No, this is not intensive by any means. This thing mines nothing. It mines nothing, is the joke. What it actually mines is random series of algorithmically generated numbers based on the temperature that it reads in the room that it's in. And that feeds a massive system called Entropy. And if you look, there's over 2,000 miners that are currently active mining Entropy. If I open the Explorer, you'll see on this map in the center displayed here all of the active mining rigs all over the world, literally 2,000 all over the place mining Entropy. It's pretty cool. It's super light. It's not power intensive. It doesn't heat up. It doesn't make any noise. You plug it into the wall and it blinks pink every once in a while. Is it profitable? The device pays itself off in about a year at current prices. But it's a meme coin, right? And meme coins are volatile. That's kind of the point. And meme coins have a lot of speculative upside. That's also kind of the point. So right now, it's only mining about a quarter a day. It's not too much. But historically, it's mined $10, $13, $20 a day on a good day. So the idea is, if you believe in Entropy as a culture, if you believe in Entropy as a project, as a meme coin, and eventually the volatility of meme coins being what they are, the attention cycles of meme coins being what they are, that price might go up. And if that price does end up going up, the miners, the people who have been farming Entropy via these devices the whole time, are going to eat. That's why miners eat first. Miners eat first. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's a meta play on many levels. It's a project with a lot to jump into. There's a lot to sink your teeth into. There's the NFT element, the DeFi element, the DPIN element. There's the Entropy Capital Markets, which is like a perps, liquid, synthetic pair kind of a thing. It's cool. It's really cool. It's a project that offers a lot, pretty much more than any other coin does. I mean, just look at this guy, right? Like, name a meme coin that's doing this. Yeah, I've been mining other coins for years and made it back there, but stopped. Yeah, I mean, originally the main target audience for our project was people like you. It was people that liked mining. People that did Helium, Hive Mapper, bit axes of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, etc., etc. Now, and honestly, like, the point of our project is to kind of make fun of that. It's a bit of a satire on the industry. The joke of the project, here's the actual, like, the mining rig. It says, it's nothing. It's nothing. The joke is Bitcoin is nothing. Dogecoin is nothing. Why did it go up? Well, who knows? And same way, the Ashlar is the name of the mining device. This is the box it comes in. It's nothing. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's super legit. And yeah, we've sold over 2,000 units of this miner. There's about 8,000 units of it left. We have a lot of really big plans for 2026. We're currently in the process of getting some VC funding and some seed round stuff going on so we can unveil our next product line. And basically what we're doing is pretty much what we've already done. We've proven our concept. We have a super sick mining rig that works and plugs into your wall and looks awesome. We have super sick collectibles that sit on your desk and look awesome. What's next? You're going to have to see, but it's pretty exciting. What does it run on, though? You just plug it in, and it runs on power. You connect it to Wi-Fi. It's technically like a modified ESP32, but... I got another question. Which is better to learn from copy trading or learning from losses? Absolutely not copy trading. Definitely learning from losses. It's the best way to learn. So that's why you have to start small. That's why you have to invest less until you win more, because you're going to lose a lot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a modified ESP32. You can't crack it or anything like that. You used to be able to get an ESP32 and we would help you program it, and you didn't need this device when the project first started and this device didn't exist. But nowadays this device exists, so this is what you need. Flack says, Dark Mona Dev here. Dope to see you trading. Still, you're an OG. Flack, it's good to see you, bro. Dark Mona was one of my favorite projects. I still remember that quite fondly. I remember it fondly because when I saw it on my stream for the first time, it was such a low market cap, and I bashed it, bro. I talked so much shit, bro. I said it was the worst project that I ever seen. I dragged it for like an hour on my stream, bro. Fast forward like a few days, a few weeks, the shit was crushing multi-million. I was like, all right, bet. I remember that shit fondly, bro. Where do I buy it? So you see my hat? My hat is actually a link. It's justentropy.lol. This is the website right here. Justentropy.lol. You go here and it says Be Extraordinary, Discover the Ashlar. You click that button that says Own Extraordinary. You jump in here, you click I am ready. The sticker price on it is $140, but if you plug in the code YNOT, Y-N-O-T, then you'll get, I think, $15 off or something like that. I don't get a kickback from that. That's just my private code because I'm on the team. You feel me? Flack says, definitely not the best planned coin, but shit happens. Dope. Hell yeah, bro. No, I liked it, bro. It ended up being a tremendous success. So congratulations to you, honestly. Sweden 1 says, it is banned on Soulflare already, so scam. What are you talking about? What's banned on Soulflare? Are you talking about Entropy? You realize Entropy literally partnered with Soulflare, right? Like Soulflare did an airdrop, and they airdropped Entropy. Like Soulflare really likes us. We're personal friends with the team. Oh, you're talking about a lone whale? True. Yeah. Funny enough, I gotta go and wait, let me show you. What do I mean by airdrop? Airdrop is what it's called when you give free money away. We gave away a bunch of free money at Solana Breakpoint in Abu Dhabi. Soulflare was one of the title sponsors of the event, and at the final party they had a drone show, and at the end of the drone show there was a QR code, and when you scan that QR code, seems trustworthy. It's definitely trustworthy. I mean, the project's been around over a year at this point. There's a lot to sink your teeth into. The community's great. It's really cool. You can jump into the Discord and ask questions or whatever. But at the end of the drone show, there was a QR code. You scan the QR code, they gave you free money. And the free money they gave was from their partners. And they partnered with some of the biggest projects in the industry, and Entropy was represented. We gave people a bunch of free money just for being out there at Breakpoint, Abu Dhabi, and participating in the Soulflare thing. Let me show you guys something really quick. On the topic of soul flare and entropy, what I got right here in my Mont Blanc, you see this? This is actually a crypto hardware wallet. This is not a debit card or a credit card. This is actually a crypto hardware wallet made by Soulflare. This is a brand new device by Soulflare. I don't even think you can buy this yet. I don't think this is available to the public yet. I think it's going to be available next month or something like that. But this is a custom Soulflare X Entropy hardware wallet that the team gifted us as part of our sponsorship. Deliver us from serpents. It's got St. Patrick on it. Pretty sick, huh? Yeah, this thing's dope. Little ringtone says no shades. Well, I literally just took them off, bro. Rare moment. You haven't been watching lately, bro. I've been doing a mix. I've been taking them off, putting them on, doing whatever. Just whatever I feel like. Which app? This is Axiom. AXIOM .trade. You said you made 6.7 yesterday. You think people would just go on the internet and lie? You think people would just go on the internet and lie? You serious? Who would do that? Yeah. The haircut makes you look different. Well, yeah, I'm fresh. You know what it is? Is my girl trimmed my beard up today. My girl did a little shh. So, y'all, he's lying. He made 6.7 billion yesterday. That's more like it. I'm sorry, guys. The stream would be more exciting if there was coins worth looking at, but for the past hour, there's only been 5 coins, 6 coins, none of which are worth looking at. It's pretty sad. Chaudhry says, you only trade meme coins? Yeah, pretty much. Cam says, you have a girl doing this? Cam, I'm handsome, I'm charismatic, and I'm rich. What more does a girl want? I'm also over 6'2", bro. I'm good, bro. Goat says, what's the market cap on Entropy? So usually it shows you some random shit. Like if you're looking on Deck Screener, for example, the number's all wonky. I think it reads as like 100 or 200K. It's because the thing has a hard time reading the fact that it's a mineable coin. Like it has a hard time reading the fact that there's a large central pool that coins are being mined from. So the circulating supply calculations get wonky. I think in real life our market cap is just shy of 1 million. I want to say like 800K, 700K maybe. In my mind, that strikes me as tremendously undervalued. Like to have a project with a physical hardware miner with all this sick merch and fucking this shit, and it's only 700K. It seems like there's crazy upside there, in my opinion. But I'm totally new to these things. What advice can you give me? Well, first things first, you want to lock in, bro. You want to lock in. Sweden says he lives in a tent on the street. That's so true, bro. I definitely live in a tent on the street. In my tent on the street, I have full studio lighting and 3 monitors in front of me on which I can run this stream. But yeah, invest less until you win more is my advice if you're just getting started. If you're new to crypto, take this opportunity seriously. Take it more seriously than you take your job. Take it more seriously than you took school. Because your school's not going to make you rich. Your job's not going to make you rich. These are all mechanics to keep you in the rat race for the rest of your life. Crypto represents probably your only feasible chance of escaping the rat race. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, doesn't matter your educational background or where in the world you are. You can do this. There was literally a teenager, 17 years old, started watching my stream 2 weeks ago. He started with 0.7 Solana in his portfolio. Now he has over 140 Solana in his portfolio. He made $20,000 in less than 2 weeks. He's literally a 17-year-old from Kenya. If he can do it, you can do it, is what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason why you guys should be wasting your lives away in a rat race, in a job that you don't actually like, when you could be literally trading meme coins on the screen of your choice and escaping that. And trading meme coins is not the only opportunity in crypto. There's tremendous opportunity in crypto outside of that. There really is something for everyone. It represents the greatest opportunity for people that take initiative, that are go-getters, that are high agency, that are able to problem solve and think for themselves. This is for you. This is for you. D1 says, would it be worth putting 2 Sol into at this point, or just go mine it? Well, like, you're asking the co-founder of the project. I mean, obviously put 2 Sol in it. I mean, my good friend Jack, he watches the stream often. He bought 5 Ashlars. He's maxed out. The household limit on Ashlars is 5. So he maxed out on Ashlars. Then he bought this, which is called the Whales Only bundle. And with the Whales Only bundle, you actually get a custom one-of-one NFT that the team draws for you. And this custom one-of-one NFT, when you activate your Ashlar with it, basically makes it exempt from the household limit. So you can have 6. So he has 6 Ashlars mining. And he still has a plan, like a roadmap, to buy $2,000 worth of the token before the end of next month. His goal is to hold at least 1% of the supply. I'm so bullish on Entropy, bro, and I have to be because I made the thing. But because I made the thing, I have so much purview and so much vision into the future of the project. The runway for me and the time horizon for me is long. And the project's already been around for a year. I wasn't actually part of the original co-founding group. I was actually onboarded semi-recently, about 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I mean, I was a fan of the project before they onboarded me. What platform do I use? This is Axiom. Axiom.trade. You said... Sorry, what you do, live callouts for good coins that seem like they will pump, or what? Nah, not typically. I never tell anybody to buy anything, and I never tell anybody to sell anything. I never tell anybody to do anything. This is like, I give honest assessments of coins that people bring to my stream. I try to answer their questions. I try to stoke the fire of passion in them so that they can pursue cryptocurrency and take it seriously. And the goal ultimately is to build the best community in crypto. Best community in crypto means that it's free, first and foremost, and then it's based on 3 principles. We want to educate you guys, we want to give you opportunities to earn, and we want to give you an edge. So you're learning things, we're giving you free money, and we're giving you good calls. Pretty much all the recipes necessary to have long-term sustainable success in crypto. And the group almost has 10,000 people in it. It's totally free to join, always will be free to join. It's been years in the making. It's the, I think, 3rd or 4th year. Coin was made in the group was made in 2022. So I guess it's the 3rd year or 4th, going into 4th year now since it's existed. Almost 10,000 people in there. They work 24/7, 365, trying to find the best opportunity in the market. In the past 7 days alone, and this hasn't even been our best week, we had an 85x yesterday, we had a 41x yesterday, a 34x 4 days ago, 33x yesterday, a 30x 7 hours ago, a 27x 3 days ago, 26x 4 days ago, 22x yesterday, 20x 4 days ago, and a 20x 7 hours ago. So they are constantly cooking, constantly getting early entries on the best coins in the market. Truly, truly one of the most incredible places in crypto, and it's built that way by design over a long period of time. It's totally free. All you guys are welcome to join. You jump in there. Mark says, bro is trying to rug. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 you would be right, bro, but the truth is the group is free. Every part of it is free. There's no paid element. I won't even take your money if you want to give it to me. I never tell you to buy anything. I never sell you anything. That's not the point. It's not about my money. I have plenty of money, bro. I'm doing this for the love of the sport. I'm doing this for the passion. I'm doing this to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. Because that's the only way we win in the long term. Crypto is still not guaranteed. The whole industry could collapse tomorrow. The only way that we create a long-term sustainable success in this industry at the industry-wide level is to truly show people the ropes, to educate and onboard them so that they can win. If you just come and you lose all your money, you're going to leave and you'll never give a second thought about crypto. But if you come and you realize that this is the most incredible industry on the planet, then you'll figure it out. You DM me from another account wanting to Sol. That definitely was not me, bro. That definitely was an impersonator. This is my only account, and I will never DM you. I'll never send you a friend request. I'm too busy. I'm here on the live. How the fuck am I going to do that shit? Car says, I'm going to get one when I get the funds for it. You know how long the average shipping is? Depends on where in the world you're at. How do I learn like I have no idea what's happening? Good. Everyone starts there, right? Crypto is super confusing. It's like the most insane industry on the planet. Mark says, like, it's free, but you have to join the premium with 2 Sol. Mark, there's no premium. There literally is no premium. You see the group right here. Every channel is free. Every single channel is free. You see the group right here. It's all free. It always will be free. It's been free for 3 years. Why the fuck would I change it now, bro? It just doesn't make any sense. It's not the point. I understand that you're just rage baiting, bro, and it makes me really sad, bro. It makes me really sad that you would be rage baiting me on my stream, bro. Makes me really sad that you would be rage baiting me on my stream, bro. Do I do call outs? No, I don't do call outs, bro. That's not the point. I don't want you to copy my homework. I don't trade on stream. I don't tell you guys what to buy. The point here is nobody's going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to, while you're trying to learn the market. You're going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to lock in. You're going to have to figure out how to master this industry. It's a personal mission. It's a journey. And there's no shortcut. There's no secret cheat code. There's no checklist. There's just you, the market, and the lessons you learn every single day. It's just consistency, continuity, and passion. That's the only difference between people that win and people that lose. Miguel says, lies. I got sucked off right into profit. Good, bro. Chat, what the fuck? Car says, I'm going to be the first successful trader on an Apple Watch. Alright, chat, what the fuck is happening right now? D1 says, what's the entropy ticker? Low key, this sounds like it could be big, so I'm going to keep my eyes on this. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. No, it is going to be big. He said, not the Amazon Bitcoin. I promise there's a seed phrase etched on the back of that, bro. I promise there's a seed phrase etched on the back of that. Yeah, entropy is going to be big, bro. The mission of the group is to, like, the team, from our perspective, what we've been building over the past year, all of the proof of concepts that we've done, the vision is to turn it into a 9-figure or 10-figure project. Like, we want to do 100 million market cap minimum. Goal is to hit 1 billion. Miguel says, entropy guys are cool. Lambo mega smart. Bro, respect. Respect. You're mega smart, bro. Is that, like, you're the homie, right? Like, you're who I think you are, Miguel? It's good to see you, bro, on the stream. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, you guys don't understand that this guy in my chat right now, like, can I tell him, bro? Can I tell him how much soul's in the vault there, bro? I don't know if they're ready to hear these numbers, bro. Go ahead, I got you, bro. This guy in the chat right now, Miguel, he's in my chat. He's a good friend of mine. We just spent a hell of a good time out in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, as Dot says, he's the steak man. He's the steak man. He's from steak.net. S-T-E-A-K is the joke. It's steak, like food. You go to steak.net. It's a Solana validator. What's a validator? It's essential for the integrity of the blockchain. This is the back end. This is the wizard behind the curtain. This is how the chain works. You need validators to verify that the on-chain information is correct. That's how we beat the Byzantine general or whatever. And look at this. This is stake.net. This is his validator. He's the runner of this. He runs the company. He's the owner, founder, CEO, whatever you want to call him. 225,923 Solana. That's not dollars. 225,000, a quarter of a million Solana. A quarter of a million Sol that this guy is built into a validator. A quarter of a million Solana, guys. Can you just stop and take that in for a second? When I see it, it really baffles me. And the craziest part is there's only 232 stakers. 230. Do the math. That's like every staker has at least 100 Sol on average. Every staker's averaging like 100 Sol. You have one mega staker, and it's probably you, bro. It's probably you, bro. 225,000 Solana stake. Bro, by the way, I have someone that wanted to talk to you. Someone who is interested in staking their Sol is a guy who founded Sol Pump. Sol Pump is an on-chain gaming platform. He's got a ton of Sol. And I was talking to him the other day, and he wanted to figure out how to make the most out of his Sol. And I told him, well, I know a guy who does staking. So let me connect you with him, bro. Because he founded one of the most popular on-chain gaming sites and has a ton of Solana. And I told him stake.net was the spot. And by the way, guys, this coin right here up to 100,000 now. We've been following this on stream since under 20K. And it's been running like crazy. What does staking mean? Miguel, look at how he spelled staking, bro. He spelled it staking like steak. Staking is when you put your Solana, you park it, and it works for the chain, and then you get returns on it. It's basically a way to park your money and receive free money in return. So yeah, it's cool. It doesn't necessarily work too hard for the little guy. Like if you just put, one Sol in, you're not going to make too much. You'll make a couple bucks a year or whatever. But if you're the big guy, you got a bunch of Sol, then it starts to make a little more sense. This platform has 225,000 Solana staked in it. They're probably yielding a ton of Sol every day, right? It's pretty crazy. It's earning APY for holding into something. Yeah. It's Solana's hedge against inflation because it's an inflationary asset. No glasses stream. We had the glasses on earlier. I took them off. I could throw them back on, no? What app is this called? I'm starting to understand trading in a way, but I don't know how to get an app. Well, I don't know why you had to copy and paste that twice while I was literally in the middle of reading it. When you talk to someone, do you say the same thing twice? Do you say, hello, hello. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Are you serious, bro? Let's be normal people. It's Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Axiom.trade. It's not an app. It's a website. Go to the website, make your account. You could do it with a wallet. You could do it with an email. Once you do that, it's going to ask you for a code. For that code, CRAP. 4 letters. CRAP. Crap. D1 says, wait, so is it different if I stake my Sol with stake.net or Sol staked in Phantom or something? Yes, it is different. It is different. I can't tell you exactly like the numerical difference. Miguel would be much better poised to do that. But yes, there is a difference. There is staking in a lot of platforms. Jupiter has staking, Phantom has staking. You can even stake on Coinbase. But stake.net is the preferred staking platform of Crypto Rap Live. Miguel says, we got 6% APY right now. Respect. 6% APY on StakeNet. So think about that. 6% APY. You put 100 Sol in, you make 6 Sol. Put 1,000 Sol in, you make 60 Sol. And keep in mind, the whole time, it's still your soul. Like, you're still hanging on to it. 6% APY is a hell of a lot better than a bank is going to give you on your savings account, right? 6% APY is up there with like a hedge fund. Like if your money was parked somewhere and someone was doing it for you. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's big alpha, for real. That's big alpha. I mean, you guys could, you know, take $1 million and put it in there. $1 million with 6% APY. What is that, like 60 grand? Or 6 grand? And it's 60 grand, right? My math is a little fucked up. I think it's 60 grand. So if you park $1 million and you're getting 60 grand a year, think about that. 60 grand a year is probably what you guys make from your salary. And they're getting it for free off of just parking their Solana. And then think, if the price of Solana goes up, they're going to be in an even better place, right? So if you're bullish Solana, staking Solana is probably one of the smartest things you can do. And stake.net would be the place to do it. Dude, wow. The address of your validator is stake, bro? That's fire, bro. That's fire. The vanity address, bro. You see the link down there. Had to grind that address. I know, bro. You know, I have a 4-letter vanity address, but a 5-letter vanity address is different, bro. That's different. Carr says, "Alright, guys, let me take out a loan for $1 million. Bet, do it. That's called a mortgage, bro. You take a 30-year mortgage, $1 million. Stake it on Solana. 30 years from now, one Solana is one Lamborghini. You can have a lot of houses, bro. You can have a lot of houses." Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, banging out the best program available anywhere about cryptocurrency, full of incredible people like Miguel, founder of stake.net, who has over 225,000, almost 250,000 Solana managed under their staking platform. One Crypto Rap in a stream. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, I'm so glad to have met you, bro. You're a legend, man. Yep. Another day, another dollar. Look at this. ACO, 28,000 and climbing. Not too bad at all. Hey, OX12, what's good, bro? I was just showing people meme check earlier this stream, bro, and they were asking me about it. People really like the platform, man. You're onto something. How's your conversion, bro? Are you starting to get like subscriptions coming in or nah? How many subscribers do you have right now, OX12? I'm curious. You have just 4? Interesting. And how much does the subscription cost again? Is it like $10 a month or something? You added new features? Nice. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, just from my community alone, we could probably more than double your amount of paid subscribers. I mean, people like the tool. $10 a month for sure. You should, I don't know. You should calculate, I don't know. You should calculate a number. You could pick an arbitrary number, but you should add a lifetime pass. It might be a way to get a lot of bang for buck. You could do a lifetime pass for like $100 maybe, or maybe $200. That might sell to some people. Bigger fish. Just an idea. $10 is lifetime? Oh, it's $10 for the lifetime? I thought it was like $10 every month. It's $10 and you get it forever? If it's $10 and you get it forever, then we're gonna run that shit up. The fuck? Alright, we're running it up. Well, my bad, bro. I asked you for that shit for free, but if it's just $10, then I'll just pay for that shit. I thought you were gonna make me sign up for a monthly subscription. Nah, yeah, we'll run that shit up, bro. $10 is like nothing. guys, if you want to spend $10 to have access to some of the coolest, one of the coolest independent meme assessors on the market, this is the one. It's called memecheck.co. Memecheck.co. Wow. $10 one time. Unlimited analysis, advanced analytics, API access, priority support, historical data, alpha chat, AI powered assistant stuff. The tool's cool too, Miguel. Like people, like, it gives you metrics that other platforms aren't really giving. It's giving visual indicators that other platforms aren't really giving. And the guy is in the chat. OX12 is right there. Like, he's building it. He's deving the thing, and he's adding new features all the time. I think it's clever. And at $10, I think it's a really high value. Think about it. You know, Orangey's alpha chat called Potion or whatever. What's that? Like $500 for a month, $300 for a month. For $10, you could get access for a tool that gives you the same thing for a lot cheaper. What site is that? It's called memecheck.co. Memecheck.co. Go check it out. Seriously. You can, like, for example, this coin just came out. It's called Uzda Browser. I don't know what the fuck that is. I probably shouldn't even said it out loud. It sounds like a demon or some shit. You plug the contract address into MemeCheck, and it populates. Analyzing. Takes a little bit. A little under 20 seconds, I think, is how I clocked it. We'll come back to that in a sec. Okay, new coin. Interesting. So go back there, and now you can see all the analytics for the chart. You can see the risk assessment based on token metrics and security status, percentage holdings, token distribution as a pie chart, token distribution as bubble maps, proprietary bubble maps, distribution analysis, just giving you input on the distribution, top 10 holders count, AI trust analysis, and then you got an AI assistant. If you've got premium, you can ask it questions about the coin. And then this one's really nice too, a visual indicator of the holder count increasing. So it's pretty nice. Now, I don't use that bullshit. I use Axiom. Who made this tool and how is it trustworthy? The guy is in the chat right there. His name is OX12. He made it. He literally made it. He's right there in the chat. So is he trustworthy? I mean, you ask him. He's right there. Now, you don't need to do anything for this site. There's not even a function to, like, connect your wallet. Is there? Yeah, it's literally by email. It's not even by wallet. So there's no way that this can drain you. There's no way that they can take your money. There's no way that they can compromise your shit. As long as you don't download anything and you don't connect your wallet, you're good. And this thing doesn't require you to do either. It's a website in your browser, and you just make an account with your email. So there's no threat to your wallets, no threat to your information. The dev is right down there in the chat. He's literally participates in our stream often. He's doxed. So yeah, I think it's truly trustworthy, and not just trustworthy. It's a good tool. It's cool. Go check it out, guys. It costs just $10, and you get the premium access, and is a pretty nifty tool that can advance your position in the market. Memecheck.co. When he came to my stream for the first time, he was like, "Yo, I'm making this tool," and I was like, "Bet, let me see it." And I was skeptical. I was really skeptical too. But when I saw it, it was good. OX12 says, "Damn, crypto rap, all this help for free? Why would I charge for something like this, bro? My goal is to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. This tool that you've built is perfectly aligned with that mission. It's perfectly aligned with teaching new people in crypto what aspects of a project are worth looking at, how to vet whether or not a project's worth investing in or legitimate. This tool is pretty much perfect for that, bro. So, of course, it's not about like, oh, give me my check or whatever. It's about, does this work and will this help people? And in your case, it seems like it does both. And then my favorite part is that you're here, you're active, you're building out the platform. So, like, it's going to get better, right? Like, it's new. and it's just going to get better as time keeps going. And that part is really cool too, because the more people use it and the more feedback you get from me and from my audience on the stream, the better the tool gets. The more attuned to their desires and their needs that you get. So yeah, just keep shipping, keep reiterating. I think it's a brilliant idea, and I'm sure you're gonna sell quite a bit. You had 4 people subscribed, guys. If you're watching this, tap into memecheck.co and subscribe. Goal is to double his subscriber count by the end of the night. It's not like a pay every month thing. It's pay once. Pay once. It's $10 once, and you get access to the premium features of this tool. Let's double his shit. He only had 4 before. Let's run it up. Let's get him to 8. Fuck it. Let's do 10. Yeah, I'll post it in my Discord probably after this stream or maybe tomorrow. I honestly should go to sleep if I'm being real, chat. But part of me wants to push for another 25 minutes. What do we think? Put a W in the chat if I should go another 25 minutes. Put an L in the chat if I should end the stream right now. W in the chat if I should go another 25. L in the chat if I should stop. W, 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 A? The fuck does A mean? It's a lot of W's. Okay, I get the point. I get it. I'll stick around. Well, OX12, I know why you're saying it, bro. You're saying it because I'm selling your bullshit for you. Car says, it's up to you, man. If you end, I've learned so much from your stream. Well, respect, bro. I really appreciate you showing up, man. And the best thing is, you know, when I end the stream, the community is 24/7, 365. The Discord group where they're always finding the best coins and all that, it's totally free to join, always will be free to join, and they're working hard in there all hours of the day. If you guys like the stream, you should check them out. They're cooking way harder than I am. Yo, good to see you guys. This thing is moving, honestly. 108k. This is a coin we've been following since under 20,000 market cap. Now it's up to 127,000 all-time high. Fresh little candle right there. Teche555 says I made a 4x on running. That's what I'm talking about. Look, Teche555 made a 4 times on this coin right here that we pulled up on my stream. He says, thanks to you, bro. Let's get a W to Teche. Let's get a W to Teche in the chat right now. He made 4 times on this coin that we saw on this stream. That's a W right there. That's a P. P is P. I can't even. That's a P. Draven says, damn, I missed it. I gotta follow for more calls. Hey, you got the right idea. Hit that follow button. Join that group. That's what it takes. Pushing P. We're pushing P. Fuck P. We're pushing P. Profit. Snowball rugged? Yeah, so Snowball, let me give you guys the assessment on Snowball. Hey, Miguel, take care, bro. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. Happy New Year, bro. Merry Christmas. I'm gonna fuck with you, bro. See you around. Take care, bro. Till the next time. Take a look at this. iMix Swag says, how the fuck you made 6.7 mil yesterday in this shitty market? Well, I sold my Bugatti Pro Chiron, bro. I had an older one. It was a nice addition. One of the earlier models, so it was pretty, sold for over sticker price. Clean little 6.7. Had to do it for the meme. I just didn't drive it like that, right? Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Let's keep looking around. Loop token? I was trying to look at Snowball, but for some reason it's not letting me actually adjust the chart to give me a fucking reasonable indicator. Okay, here we go. So here's Snowball. Ouch. The thing went to 12 mil and then it ultra nuked. So my X handle is same as my TikTok. You can find me on TikTok, or find me on X at the same place you find me on TikTok, at Crypto Rap Calls. This is Snowball, one of the most popular coins in the market for the past couple of weeks. Honestly, it's 1 week old today. This is the meta setter. This is the top coin in the trenches for the past week. Period. Bar none. I don't think you can find a better performing coin than this, or a coin with more attention. Now, what is it? OX12 says, I saw it at 80 here. Respect, bro. Yeah, we saw this at as low as 80,000 market cap on this stream. Topped out at 12 mil. So what is this? Sabrina says, do I know if ValtrixTrades.net is a real trading website? That sounds like the fakest shit I've ever heard in my life. That sounds like a fucking Lord of the Rings character. It is the last place that I would try to trade on. What the fuck? Hell nah. Use Axiom like a normal person. What are you doing investing in fucking Sauron Finance? It's crazy. Anyways, this is Snowball, and it's a bot that automatically takes the creator rewards from a coin and then uses it to market make that coin automatically. Now, what is market making? Market making is when you wash a bunch of money through a chart so that the chart goes up. It's a phenomenon called painting the chart. You paint the chart to look the way that you want it to so that it shows the signals to buyers that you want it to show. And this is something that happens often in crypto. It happens less often in the stock market, or it happens all the time on a larger scale. But this coin is called Snowball, and it's a bot that does that. Now, why did this thing run up so fast? Well, it was a super successful bot when it launched, and a lot of projects were using it, and a lot of derivatives did quite well off of it. Then it fell down quite a bit, just naturally. I think it was a reasonable drawdown from 10 mil down to 3 mil. Maybe some FUD on the timeline, blah, blah, blah. But what happened today? Because what happened today is really crazy. You see this spiked all the way back up to all-time high, and then pretty much rug pulled all the way back down to where it was before in one fell swoop. Well, this had to do, I think, with some rumors circulating about a coin called Pippin. And you guys probably have heard of Pippin. It's about $500 million market cap right now. This is a coin that we've been following on my stream since under 20 mil, by the way. Now up over 500 million. The only coin this entire market that is actually moving like this. Somebody's washing insane amounts of money through this chart. And what Snowball did was announce that Pippin was part of their project. So this coin over here, Snowball, they said that Pippin was because of them. That Pippin, the $500 million project, had collaborated with Snowball to market make their chart. And that's why they're at $500 million. Or at least saying that the $500 million project respects Snowball enough to start using their technology now. But here's the problem. The problem is the pump fund that you guys use today is not the same pump fund that it's always been. This is actually pump V2. And there existed a pump V1 which used a whole different protocol for their liquidity. Now, Pump V2 allows for the infamous or famous creator rewards. You make a coin on Pump V2 and it automatically gives the maker of the coin a portion of that coin's volume. And this, okay, what? Kotesisa, just shut the fuck up, bro. Literally just shut the fuck up. Anyways, so this coin was basically taking credit for market making a $500 million coin. But that $500 million coin is old. It was deployed on Pump V1. Pump V1 doesn't have creator fees. And Snowball needs creator fees to work. So people were like, wait a minute. How is Snowball market making for Pippin if Pippin doesn't even have creator fees? Pippin literally couldn't be market made by Snowball. It's incompatible. The bot would break down if you tried to plug it in. So they lied. Snowball lied about market making for a $500 million project. Now, when they told the lie, it went from 3.6 million to 12 million. But when people found out it was a lie, it went from 12 mil all the way back down to 2 mil. One big wash on the chart. Funny enough, this is very coincidental, they gained creator rewards on all of this volume. From the fake out to the shakeout to the breakout, they got all of that. And now they'll be able to market make their chart with the snowball protocol. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's bottomed out right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they turned on the machine tomorrow and it started running up a little bit. So yeah, just funny thing happening to the biggest coin in the market right now. Kote Sisa says, "Shut up. We made 2K this week. Am I supposed to be impressed? I paid 2K in DoorDash this week, bro. I wiped my ass with $2,000 gold-plated toilet paper this morning. $2,000 is a lot of money to you? Bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro." Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we're locked in the trenches right now. What do I think about Baby? Baby. Shout out to Drake. Bala says, "Thoughts on Launcher? Better version of Snowball Tech." Well, now that the giant has been, or the king rather, has been slain, the giant is killed, being Snowball, the biggest project in the market is now dead, quote unquote. I don't think it's dead forever, but I do think it's dead for now. Other coins are going to rise. They're going to come out of the woodwork, and they're going to enter that competitive landscape. It's like when a tree falls in the forest, a bunch of plants try to plant in its place. So this is now the hyper-competitive replacement game. Who can fill that power vacuum that just got created by this essential rug pull on the most impressive coin in the market? A lot of coins are going to try and vie for it. And if you found it, then congrats. Keep an eye out, because there will be another runner. There will be another gem. There will be another coin that moves pretty well. OX12, are you in my group? Like in the Discord? And also, OX12, do you have Telegram? You should reach out to me on Telegram, and you should also be in my group, because I want to have more conversations with you about this tool that you're building. I want to start giving you feedback, and I want to source feedback from my community to give to you to make this into the best thing that it can be. Because I think what you're up to is really cool, really clever, and I think you can do a lot of good. Tap into me on Telegram. Down there is my Telegram at Crypto Rap Manager. Hit me up there, and I'm gonna get in touch with you. I think you're onto something, bro. VJ says, "Bro, Pump Fund being sued. Is this the best time for other launch pads to get market share?" Yeah, you could argue that it's easy to kick someone while they're down. But honestly, I don't think the lawsuit matters. I don't think it matters. I think it's just FUD. It's classic FUD, actually. "That is why you make money from company, not from reading and trading." Well, maybe you should go to school and learn how to formulate a proper English sentence, because that was a load of bullshit, bro. And yes, I do make a lot of money from my company, but that's not because I'm not a good trader. How do you think I got my start? When I was a nobody. When I was working retail 9 to 5 and left the rat race. I made a fuck ton of money trading, bro. I turned $40 into $2,500 on my first DeFi trade ever. I had 100K in my first 3 months. I don't want to tell you the numbers after that. It gets a little scary. But bro, I'm a good trader. And that's why I'm able to teach. That's why so many people have learned and been quite successful from me. And again, I'm not selling this information. I don't want to sell it. Because again, I'm a good trader. I made a lot of money. I don't need your guys' money. I wouldn't even take it if you guys were giving it to me. I don't want it. It's not about my money. It's about your money. That's the whole point of the program. You're worried about the wrong thing, little bro. Draven says, "Can I watch your trading wallet?" Right now, I don't have a wallet. There is a wallet that I have that's public that you can track. I am partnered with Axiom, and it's all on there. But I just haven't been trading lately. I just haven't. The reason being, I don't want you to watch my wallet. I don't want you to buy the things that I buy. I don't want you to copy my homework. Because if you do that, you're not going to learn. You're going to get burned. You buy everything that Cupsy buys, you're going to lose a fuck ton of money. You buy everything that Jack Duvall buys, you're going to lose a fuck ton of money. No, you need to make your own decisions. Have your own edge on the market. It's the way to do it. Z says, "I want to wash my ass in gold and have 2K DoorDash bills. But how, bro? You need to lock in." OC says, "Haven't been trading recently, but you made 6 Met 6 M's yesterday. That wasn't from trading, bro. That was from selling the Sharon, bro. Let's keep looking around. Get up and lock in right now. That's real. That's real. This is the best opportunity you guys have in your life to escape the rat race. You took your school pretty seriously, right? You take your job pretty seriously, right? But your school and your job is not going to make you rich. Your school and your job are just mechanics of the rat race to keep you locked forever in the 9 to 5. Now, you should be taking crypto more seriously than you took your job, more seriously than you take your school. Because this is the only way where you'll ultimately escape the job, where you'll escape the 9 to 5 and you'll make some real fucking money. Would you mind letting me know what your streaming setup is? Yeah, what do you mean by that? I'm multi-streaming using Restream on OBS Studio. And then I'm running TikTok through TikTok Live Studio. Arab Money says, I have lost all my hard money on crypto. $15,000. Please help me. I want to learn from you. You got this, bro. But first off, don't lose so much money. Start small. Invest less until you win more. All of the lessons that you learned by losing $15,000, you could have learned them by losing $15. You just were dumb. The goal is not to get rich. I mean, obviously the end game is to get rich. But if you go into this trying to get rich quick, you're not. You're going to get burned. You're going to lose all your money. If you treat this like a slot machine, you're going to get slot machine results. What you need to do is hone the skill. Crypto is a skill. Finding these coins and navigating the market is a skill. And like any skill, that takes a tremendous amount of time, effort, practice, and studying. There's no shortcut. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Invest less until you win more. Focus on the knowledge rather than the money. And then the money will follow. That's really the secret. Mesnal says, I am in university, bruh. Every time I start trading meme coins with my money, I lose them. Again, invest less until you win more. Focus on learning. Study. Practice. Don't try to get rich quick. If you try to get rich quick, you're going to get burned. You should be thinking on longer time horizons. This is the most revolutionary financial technology of our lives. You could have turned $10 into $10 million by buying Bitcoin. But that didn't happen in a year. It didn't even happen in 5 years. It happened after 20 years. You guys need to think longer time horizons. You got to focus on your skills. You have to hone this talent. If you can't do that, you're not going to make it. Even if you get rich, even if you randomly buy a coin that suddenly goes 1000x and you turn all your money into whatever, you're going to lose it because you just don't know any better. I actually know somebody that happened to. I know somebody that made over $20 million on a trade. Today, their net worth is less than $200,000. Why? They lost it all. They didn't know what to do with it. What the fuck do you do with 20 mil when it falls in your lap? Same thing that happens to a lottery winner. They die. Life expectancy of a lottery winner is low. Crypto's the same way. If you don't earn the money, you're not going to keep the money. So you gotta pay attention and you gotta do some learning. Am I trading spot or futures? I always recommend spot. I don't trade with other people's money. I trade with my own money. So I always recommend spot for that reason. Now, I've got homies, like for example, Max, who goes by Cloak in the chat. He's intensely talented. He's a super quant. He's able to read liquidity maps like a book. And he does futures and he makes a fuck ton of money. He makes thousands of dollars a day doing futures. But that's because he's good at it. It's a skill that he has. He has the right quantitative brain for it. You guys might not. I recommend that you practice, you try, you experiment, you do everything. The only way, there isn't only one way to get rich in crypto. Crypto is the most diverse industry on the planet. It's the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. There are so many different ways. I would venture to say there's a million ways to get rich in crypto. None of them are easy. All of them take a lot of hard effort. And it's not just trading. There's all kinds of work that you can do in crypto. It's a startup industry. It's a tech industry. Like any tech industry, like any startup industry, there's tremendous opportunity there. But it only rewards people that are high agency, that are motivated, that take initiative, people that problem solve. Those are the people that perform well in crypto. Those are the people that can make everything. And you know what's funny? Crypto doesn't care who you are, doesn't care how much money you have, doesn't care where you came from, doesn't care what school you're in, doesn't care what you look like. It's totally agnostic to all of that. All crypto cares about is if you could show up and get it. And if you could show up and get it, then congrats, you're good. It's the lowest barrier for entry of any tech industry, of any startup industry. The only barrier for entry is you. You're the only thing standing in your way from being a success in this industry. Made 67 million yesterday. It's good to see you, Frozen. What the fuck are you guys talking about right now? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Draven, don't DM this guy, bro. The fuck? What's going on here? Which one of you guys do I have to ban right now? I guess I'm gonna ban Noah. Alright, I guess I'm gonna ban him. Why are you guys talking about DMing in a fucking Telegram? Are you guys stupid? You gotta actually be stupid. Whatever you guys do, don't DM somebody. Especially not on Telegram. The guy's gonna rob you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's just the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Yo, Young Rinse. That's anti-Semitic, bro. Relax. Gunham Pro says, hey, bro, try... Nah, I'm not gonna try that shit. Frozen says, not gonna lie, I get a lot of DMs because you mention my name a lot. That's funny. Well, it's because you're a legend, bro. Trader says, ban me, man. Anyone trying to help is a bad person now, huh? The fuck? What do you mean trying to help? Trying to help? You say, I made $20,000 today. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ask people in a TikTok shop to DM me. I want people on TikTok to DM me on Telegram because I made $20,000 today. Motherfucker, you're a scammer, bro. You're a scammer. You don't even follow me. What are you even doing on this stream? You don't have any followers. You have 15 people following you. You made $20,000 today, but you only have 15 people following you. You don't even have one person for every $1,000 you made today. Read the chat. How about you read my dick and balls, bro? Shut the fuck up. Have my other account. Yeah, my other account's in the basement. My other account's in Canada. Bro, my other account's with your mother pounding her ass out, bro. Get the fuck out of my chat, bro. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. I'm dead ass, bro. Never DM anybody. Never message anybody. All that shit is scams. That guy is trying to rob you, bro. It's just not worth it. All the information that you need to be successful is public. There's no reason to go to a closed door to have a conversation about it. It's public in this stream. I'll answer any question that you have here on this stream. You can join that group down in the chat. It's totally free. There's almost 10,000 people in there. It's about as public as it gets. You can ask anything in there and people will have answers for you. Ask anything and they'll give you advice on starting your trading journey. Many of them were in exactly the same shoes that you have earlier. So yeah, start today. There's no excuse and there's no shortcut. Don't listen to people trying to sell you a shortcut. How tall am I? I'm very tall, bro. I'm very tall. Some people say that I don't look tall, or like I get that like on the stream it kind of comes across that I'm not that tall. I've had a lot of people surprised by me in person when I meet them. I'm pretty tall. Like I don't know how to like show it on camera, but yeah. Any advice for deving coins? Yeah, you're You're probably not going to be good at it when you start. Hey, this shit just launched. It was under 20k market cap when we saw it. It was around 15k. Now it's up to 34k. Clean little 2x right there. I'm 6'7". I'm not 6'7". I'm only slightly lower than that though. Like I'm pretty damn close. Dutch family. Shout out to Dutch people. This thing's mooning, I'm not gonna lie. How did I made 6? Oh, I get it, Frozen. Sorry, I'm stupid, bro. I don't know why that went over my head. Yeah, I'm 6'7". Okay. I don't know why. That's how you know it's getting late, bro. I even missed the punchline on 6'7". You can't see my chat now? What do you... Yeah, what do you... I just read it. What do you mean I can't see it? I have eyes. They're in my skull. I just saw it. Mesnol says, how can I know a good coin by checking the volume and the distribution? Please explain. Nah, I ain't got time for all that, bro. If you want to ask that question, ask it in the Discord. I'm actually going to end the stream because it's pretty late. Andrew Trades, are you brain dead or something? Like, are you actually literally stupid? You came to me and you were like, do you see my message? And then I was like, yes. And then you sent an emoji. Where the fuck was the message that was worth reading, bro? I must have missed it. Did you ever say anything that was worth responding to, bro? The fuck do you want me to do, bro? You want me to jork it a little bit for you? Come on. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I've been your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we've been locked in the trenches. Oh, this is your other account. Oh, okay. I'll ban you on this one, too. Yeah, go fuck yourself, you fucking scammer. Your bio is, I'm new here. You be nice. You serious, bro? Your bio is, I'm new here. Please be nice. You are dumb as a fucking boulder, bro. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I've been your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we've been locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. And now the day is done. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for tuning in for the Christmas edition of Crypto Rap Live. Merry Crypto Rapmas. And I'll see you guys around. I'll see y'all in that group down there in the chat. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have been a pleasure. The group is discord.gg/YNOT. I'm not selling you anything. It's totally free. Always will be free. We never tell you to buy anything. We never sell you anything. It's just the best community in crypto. If you're interested in learning, it's the best free resource that I can offer you. I'll see you guys in there. Thank you for the follows. Actually, can we get 4 more follows real quick? I got 96 followers on this. Let's get it to a nice round number of 100. Hit me with that follow if y'all don't follow me. I just need 4 more followers, and then I'll end the stream. 4 more followers, and I'll end the stream. I'm holding it up on one hand. There's one. Nah, you just unfollowed and refollowed. That doesn't count. Now, that was a real one. Okay. That it didn't count. Three followers, and then we end this shit, guys. Where we at? Come on. Please let me go to sleep. I'm fucking exhausted right now. I'm so exhausted. Please let me go to sleep, guys. Just 3 follows, and I get to go to sleep. Okay, thank God, bro. Just 2 more, and I get to go to sleep. Please, guys. We're at 98 followers from the stream. I don't care if you unfollow right away. I don't give a fuck. Just please. 2 more. Thank you. Young Rise says, I'm he says that he's schlossed off the Benjamin, and he said he's watching me sleep. And then he said, I mean live. But then he spelled live wrong. He spelled it live. Hey, shout out to 9 Bappa, bro. The GOAT. Hey, 1 more follow and I end the stream. Hey, nice. It's over. He said, if I follow, give me money. Yeah, go fuck yourself, bro. That guy did it for free. Shut your bitch ass up. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I've been your host, Why Not, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and this is the best program available anywhere about cryptocurrency. I'm ending the stream right now, but the conversation in the Discord is 24/7, 365. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We're all going to make it. We are all going to make it. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Until the next time.